of his life.
Good restart. Also, Davenport, a good restart. He'll go to second. Here comes Marler. Overton will fight back. They'll go side to side briefly there at a turn number 2. Ricky Thornton Jr. says, you guys go right ahead. I'm going to go with 15 to go for the biggest win of my career and better one spot than a year ago.
Look out, though. Jonathan Davenport up to second over Brandon Overton. Overton says, hold on there, partner. I want that spot back. I want $100 grand, and I want a chance to go after Ricky Thornton Jr. But these two are running out of laps.
Ricky Thornton Jr., the Todd and Vicky Burns SSI Motorsports team based in Morgantown, Indiana. 14 laps away from victory. Oh, it's going to be agonizing if this thing stays green. Can Overton and Davenport catch him? And the trio of Longhorns make it 5 Longhorns to the top 5. Thornton, Overton, Davenport, Marler, and McCready.
Horns up today for the drivers in the top 5. Ricky Thornton Jr. Now there's the lead that he has. Almost a second over the 76 of Overton, but Overton starting to close in ever so slightly. At the line, he's closed it down to 0.7 of a second. Davenport still back in third, Marler fourth, McCready in fifth.
Thornton's been around a while. He's 31 years old, but he had 41 wins a year ago in modified late model and an IMCA stock car. And right now, working lap 90, trying to hold off the driver that's had a career year, probably the second best ever, but you count Donnie Moran's $1 million victory, but overall, Brandon Overton, a career year, 1.2 behind Thornton Bob with 10 laps to go.
Best position for Hudson O'Neal that he's had all night long. Second in points, now riding in ninth, just behind Spencer Hughes, his former ride in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series.
9 laps remaining. Ricky Thornton Jr. will check the deficit 1.2, so that's kind of comfortable. Still 9 to go. You got Overton and Davenport behind you. Anthony Burroughs, the crew chief on this 20 RT, came over a few months ago. Talon Center, of course, had been with RTJ for a while. 8 laps away from victory. Marler 4th, McCready 5th, Herb, Pearson, Hughes, Hudson O'Neal 9th, Jimmy Owens runs in 10th.
Brandon Overton, you gotta wonder, can he close in that gap, getting a little bit wider? I don't know, James. Without the help of a caution, this could be Ricky Thornton's day at the Dirt Track World Championship.
What would I say for Ricky Thornton Jr.'s behalf? Please stay green, because right there he pulls away. 6 to go. He does not want a restart with a couple laps to go with Overton and Davenport. And RTJ looking good, the 31-year-old native of Chandler, Arizona. Now living in Adel, Iowa. Planning to make a home in Indiana here. Down the straightaway. 5 laps to go for $100,000.
And the gap between first and second is growing. 1.7 seconds the distance now between RTJ and Brandon Overton. Now 4 to go. The countdown begins to $100,000 for Ricky Thornton Jr.
The iBox brings Rookie of the Year. 3 laps to go coming up. It's 1.5 over Overton, 2.4 over Davenport. 3 laps to go, Bob. 2 to go coming up. There's the battle for second and third. They've got pretty good distance between themselves, but Ricky Thornton Jr. driven away here. 2 to go. 1.8 the advantage right now.
You got to think RTJ is saying inside that race car, PSG, please stay green. He's got the huge advantage approaching 2 seconds now with 2 laps to go.
He's driven a tremendous race. Anytime you can pass Brandon Overton with the year that Brandon Overton has had, you have done something. And right now, 1 lap to go for the Rookie of the Year in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. And he continues to pull away, Bob. 2.4 seconds. Final lap.
The huge lead for Ricky Thornton Jr. The biggest payday of his life. $100,000 richer is Ricky Thornton Jr. in the Dirt Track World Championship. What a run. A win earlier this year in Ocala, Florida. The struggles through a Rookie of the Year campaign. He wins that title, wins that honor, and now he can call himself a dirt track world championship winner.
He's got to go to the scales first to make it official. He's going to be excited. His wife, Shay, the children here will go to the scales to make it official.
Good kid, good family, great team. We'll find out when we return.